Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the sheer amount of information you need to process? I know I have. When I worked at a consulting firm in my 20s, I often found myself overwhelmed with information while assessing potential acquisition targets or identifying challenges for business growth, literally buried under data. Crushed by an avalanche of information, I was unable to discern even what I needed to know. In desperation, I would print out the information I haphazardly gathered and pile it high on my desk, hoping that the answers would somehow emerge from this mountain of paper. But let me tell you, fully vetting every nook and cranny of a company, just not happening. The info was just too overwhelming. Time would just slip away. And when I tried to clarify vague information by diving into more detail, I ended up more confused and utterly exhausted, with my enthusiasm waning. Seeing this, my boss advised me, focus only on the essence of things. At first, I didn't quite understand what he meant by that. As time went on, I grew tired of delving deeper and deeper into details and instead attempted to abstract and conceptualize upward. I wasn't trying to use an intentionally sophisticated thinking process. Rather, I was just so sick of dealing with the gathered information that I started to create stories from whatever stuck in my mind, wanting to just get it done, even if it was a bit careless. Then, things started to click. I could see the forest for the trees. I'd map out the big picture and then just pick up the missing pieces of information I needed from the materials I had collected. I've done this so many times now, no matter the topic. I start by getting the gist and sketching out the structure. Then I zero in on what really matters as I fine-tune my thinking. This approach, I believe, is the true meaning behind the advice, focus only on the essence, which I couldn't understand at the time. Perhaps, this is a principle that can be applied universally across all fields. So, if you're feeling overwhelmed by information, remember to focus on the essence. Look for the big picture first and ignore the rest.